Can't really change Cloud Kingdom up all that much either. No like weird rock placement or anything.
Yeah, there's none of those. That'd be cool if they switch this up and put the crossbow rocks on it. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah. That's what we need. We need more rocks in this game. Come on, tweet at Dustin Browder if you want to see it happen.
Yeah.
Alright, so up in the top right-hand corner of the map, it is our pink Zerg representing Cole. It is Sasquatch.
And in the lower left-hand corner of our map, he's the red Zerg. He wants to advance to the next round of this tournament. See what he can do. He's gonna roll the dice.
Oh yeah, that was totally GSL. We just need those awesome name bars.
Yeah, man.
Make it happen, David.
Baldy. Yeah, David. Or
yeah,
Baldy.
David or Baldy completely on
It's
that.
a race. David is one of the associates of BaseTradeTV. Helps us out with a lot of our graphic design. And if you need graphic design work,
We'll
get you in contact with him. But other than that, Baldy is a caster here for Map Control Co. And BaseTradeTV, one of the SC2 casters, along with me and Bad Fat Panda. And if you want to get to know us a little bit better, you can go to our YouTube. It's youtube.com/mapcontrolco. And you could subscribe to the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/BaseTradeTV. We do events weekly, day in, day out, night and day, all time zones and whatnot. And yeah, there's a lot of content out there. We have funny videos, we do vlogs, and you can see a whole bunch of casts from previous tournaments too.
Game paused.
Another pause.
We do have a quick pause. Both players going for 15 pools. So wanted to be a little bit safer. I didn't know Yoijin. Sweet, Yoijin is playing. That is actually awesome because I love casting Yoijin.
Is he good?
Yeah, he's a German Terran player.
Oh, cool.
He's pretty good. He's funny. He's quite entertaining character.
You can move in the pause now.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
I don't know if it's just as a player or what, but or an
That
observer.
is actually quite awesome. I would imagine it's just an observing feature, but it's about time that they added that in. Wow. This is amazing.
It's kind of cool.
I feel like the observing features have definitely gotten kicked up a notch in
I like
Heart of
it.
the Swarm, and I definitely like it.
All right. So why not take the time here, get on Twitter and talk about this tournament. We're going to have to do a hashtag. That's one thing I left out of my tweet. Hashtag Raptr? R-A-P-T-R? Should we do that? Should we call it?
Do it.
Call it. All right. Go on Twitter, hashtag Raptr. Add at Raptr. Add at Logitech. At Astro Gaming. Get the word out there. Because we're not on Team Liquid right now. We do have threads on Team Liquid and threads on Reddit. If you do want to shout it out to your friends, just go talk about it. Go bump the threads. Go vote it up. I'm not going to tell you to, but I encourage you to do so if you're having a good time.
Yeah. Alright, cool. So Sasquatch is not getting annoying chat messages anymore, as I first encountered when I was trying to load a replay.
Game resumed.
A little bit of playful banter there, as it does look like Dice is going down to put his hatchery, and so is Sasquatch. Whoa.
I need to set my hotkeys.
Yeah, apparently your in-game mic came on randomly. That was interesting.
Yep.
I do have it disabled now. Oh, that was just like a random hotkey screen.
That was, yeah, it was supposed to be my follow hotkey,
Oh, right.
but it is my microphone hotkey.
I don't know, it's weird to think about Kespa sanctioned Heart of the Sword content. I don't know if that's just me, but my mind hasn't quite gone that way yet. Alright, so Dice and Sasquatch both have knowledge that their opponents have gone for these hatches. Both players, interestingly enough, taking gas. So, I don't know, based on the gas timing, it's not going to be any sort of early speedling pressure, but most likely just getting this defensively. We'll see if they opt to throw it on Baneling Nest as well. Most likely, they will, as ZVZ hasn't changed all that much in the transition into Heart of the Swarm. At least with the early game, the Ling-Baneling phase.
Well, this may come down to micro then, because this has the potential to ramp up pretty quickly here, but both players are keeping pretty even keel with each other. Same supplies, totally mirrored right now. And who will deviate from the other? Will they continue to be copycats?
You know, I think that in light of the recent buff to fungal growth, the next target should be the queen. I think the air attack should be 10 range as well.
That sounds fair.
Yeah. Completely. I don't know, we'll see how it affects a TVZ and, to some extent, a PVZ. I'm interested to see the projectile speed increase, because in the couple games that I played before the cast, I only got TVPs, which made me sad.
I haven't encountered... Well, I did encounter infestors last night. They completely destroyed me. But I did kill all of them with tanks, so that was nice.
That's good to hear.
Yep.
Alright, we do actually have a Baneling that's coming down. It is... I really like this placement, too, working on the neutral supply depot with the Queen, obviously. That is included on ladder maps now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It even gets gooped up by the creep.
4 Zerglings from Sasquatch here, looking to kill a Queen, target a couple drones down. Yeah. That is
Sasquatch?
completely worth it.
Yeah, but Sasquatch has got a huge drone lead. Well, no, it's just actually going to even up right now.
I hate that in CBZ. You say something and then all of a sudden another drone wave pops.
You guys can make so many units at once. Oh. Alright, never mind. A couple of Banelings being morphed here in the middle of the map for Sasquatch. This seems a little odd. He's making more links to follow this up.
My colors are actually switched. This is Blizzard's doing, not mine. I'm gonna change it to red and blue, guys. Or red and green. I can't actually do that.
One Baneling going off on a couple of lings here. Spinecrawler is up though. Speed done for both players. One Baneling gets a good hit off.
Yeah. That was a nice destination. And a couple drones going down. 2 so far. Trying to get a third one.
Baneling's morph for dice though will hold this off. Sasquatch doesn't really have a lot to follow us up. He did go for drones, making a couple of lings as well. His lair is done, but hasn't really made anything yet.
So the actual name tag feature switched the colors on me, which is really strange. So it wasn't starboard. Wait, let's see. Let's get this changed up. All right, now you're seeing the correct colors. They will not have the supply counts there, but I'll you can see them in the top right-hand corner. It's not like it's GSL quality, and I'll make sure to give ample army and worker counts. We do have Spire on the way for both players, interestingly enough.
Both?
Yeah.
Muta on Muta attacks here.
Muta versus Muta is my favorite kind of TVZ, or CBZ.
We don't really... I don't see that a lot in Wings of Liberty, I feel like.
Bly is a really big fan of it. There are a couple other players, too.
Let's take the engagement straight up. Because that's going to come down to a lot of micro.
Ooh. Pretty nice concave there. Oh, man, and Baneling connection, wow. For Sasquatch. He does pick himself up. Quite a few Zergling kills with that.
That should shut this down here. Dice got to be very careful. Does not overextend. Is going to lose lings to lings. A lot of Banelings,
Here come 6 Banelings, though. Sasquatch has to be quite careful about this. He doesn't want to have to use his larva on additional Zerglings after losing some to Banelings, especially right as the Spire morphs. And this is definitely crucial as well because his opponent is going for the same tech choice.
Yeah, and he's making a lot of links to follow this up. I don't know if this is a defensive reaction, just knowing that he needs them on the map. Definitely gonna need them when these Ling Brumbai comes in here, but there are Banelings in the position to defend. Sasquatch Swamp just gonna be out there. Ooh, if he could get that Baneling. Oh.
Yeah. He's looking for a nice connection there. Unfortunately couldn't get it. It looks like he was actually going to go into the natural instead.
Mutas are going to go to the third in response here. Now Sasquatch has seen the Mutas of Dice. It's been revealed in that regard. The Mutas are going to actually join the army here for Sasquatch. It's almost a TVZ.
I know, right? We do have 8 Mutas against 5 currently. But the Baneling lead definitely goes to Dice here. As well as the positioning. I mean, attacking up this ramp, even though it is Zergling Baneling, it's not something you want to do.
Sasquatch lost 2 banelings for free there in that engagement. The banelings for Dice are still alive here. Oh, big baneling with the Sasquatch.
Yeah.
And he's got the mute account, Panda.
Connecting with all but 2, and the last baneling does get focused down here. Sasquatch does have the Zergling lead at this point. Already picking up a queen, now is going to go to work on the 3rd base, and Sasquatch putting himself in quite an early lead. Most likely...
Yeah,
oh, wow. He's actually going for the throat here.
Huge APM in this game, doing a ton at once, making a lot of units. Sasquatch has got the mute account. I don't know if he realizes it, though. And I guess he doesn't want to test it against the mutas plus the queen. The Lings have gotten into the main base and they're doing a little bit of damage. Not actually going for drones, just straight with Lings there. Another run by into the natural, though.
Yeah. And this is forcing a drone pull here from Sasquatch, so from Dice. Quite a lot of lost mining time in addition to all of this economic damage thus far.
And the third's going down to the mutas as well, so Sasquatch's taking complete control of this game. Dice has been completely spread apart.
Ooh, here comes Dice's mutas, though, and they will most likely be able to clean this up before the hatch dies, and this is huge. Losing 7 mutas there. Oh, he does actually get the hatch with the reinforcement mutas as they come in. So crucial play there by Sasquatch to take that 3rd base out.
Yeah, he's got a lead in army supply as well here. No banelings, though, on the map for either player. A couple banelings going to be more for Sasquatch. Mutas are chasing in. Dice got to be very careful. Doesn't want to lose. Doesn't want to lose those mutas. Can't lose those mutas. I'm not sure actually what Dice can do to get back in this game. He's remaking his 3rd here, but the 3rd for Sasquatch is up. Has not actually been completely populated with drones. Looking at the drone count here, it's 44 to 42, so Sasquatch actually isn't in a position to get that saturated. He's been making so many army units.
He actually is lacking a queen in his main base. He pulled his natural queen out to the 3rd to try and get some injects down. So we should see a drone wave in the near future.
And we see a contamination on the natural hatchery. Just thought I'd point that out.
Yeah. 18 to 11 mutas, though, so huge lead for Sasquatch here as he pushes in to possibly deny this 3rd, which would be a huge blow to Dice.
Both players have equal vision on the map right here. Right now, it feels like Sasquatch has slightly more vision, but with that Overlord being taken out, doesn't actually know where those mutas are going to head to next.
Wow, his opponent's drones actually just decided to go off on a jaunter.
On a jaunter. And they're all going to never come home again.
That's quite unfortunate. All drones dying. Oh, we do have a Zergling run by here at the 3rd base of Sasquatch.
Yeah, a couple of banelings did detonate off there, and Dice just simply doesn't have the numbers to compete. He does have 1 baneling coming in.
Oh, man.
So get a big hit off.
That's probably the best he could have hoped for in this scenario.
Just trade eating.
But Sasquatch was able to clean it up, and with that, he lost a lot of Zerglings. And keep in mind, too, Sasquatch has a 10 drone lead at this point and is continuing to make more, as well as 9 mutas in the production tab. That's going to put him at 24.
He's also going for that +1 flyers, and that's about to finish up with attack. So that'll give him a distinct advantage over Dice. And once you get that muta count up to a certain amount, you don't have any answer for it. He hasn't gone for any infestors for fungal. I mean, he is making pathogen glands now, but it doesn't look like it's going to finish up the time here. The mutas have arrived. There are now 27 mutas on the field for Sasquatch.
We do have 6 infestors timed with pathogen glands, though, for Dice. If he can hold until these infestors pop, then maybe he has a chance, but it's not looking all too good as the natural hatchery does fall for Dice.
I want to see what fungal looks like! Done that! No!
We'll have to wait again to see fungal use. Maybe next game.